1,600 metres for the Chief Minister's Light on away. And Maserati bounced straight to the front from gate 2, takes it up in the early stages. Playoffs was away well with Nawadaroo. They're going to try and stay a bit close to this leader in the early part. Gone by a little bit deep up the hills, working forward. Orseen, it's inside, getting back our Destroyer and Trident the last one. So swinging to the back now, 1,300 to go, and Maserati in his favourite role as pacemaker and Siren Fork. He'll adopt the catch me if you can tactics, and he goes to the back clear, 3 lengths in front of Playoffs. They settle into stride nicely, stretching down the back of the course. Nawadaroo third, it's outside, Gone by a length away, and then Orseen 2 lengths away. 2 lengths our Destroyer, starting to get a little bit closer now, getting up onto the outside of Orseen, and Trident 3 lengths away at the tail. So Maserati makes play at the 800 metre mark as expected, is rolling along up the top end, and he's out on his own by 8 lengths. In second spot, Playoffs on the outside into Nawadaroo. Our Destroyer starting to pick up now down the side, and it's coming up 3 deep on the inside. Then was Orseen. Gone by looks to struggle, and Trident. He'll have to be good from there. Down the side they go. Maserati starting to come back. He's only 2 lengths in front of Nawadaroo in Playoffs. Our Destroyer starting to come on around the outside at the 300 metre mark, passing Silks. Trident's getting between runners, but still spots a good 6 lengths straightening up. It's Maserati at the 250, the leader, but they've got him. Nawadaroo the inside, Our Destroyer, and Playoffs 1 off the fence, 3 off the fence is coming, and Trident still not out of it. Our Destroyer, Playoffs is lifting big time. Our Destroyer trying to get there, but Playoffs runs in the calculations, and Playoffs wins it well. A half on the line to Our Destroyer. Nawadaroo gets third, and then Trident. A gap in the field to Orseen. Maserati knocking up and Gone by the last one home. And Playoffs rockets into Darwin Cup calculations now, taking out the Asian and United Food Service Chief Minister's Cup. Jared Todd, Gary Clark set up on speed. They went out after Maserati, and then Nawadaroo and Our Destroyer putting in runs. Trident was coming from a mile back. He was making ground, but he ran out of time, and Playoffs, who just looked in himself that he'll benefit off the run big time this afternoon. Well, if he benefits off the run big time, he may well be the Darwin Cup favourite. He's fought off Our Destroyer, who got there. Nawadaroo's run pretty well back to the inside. Trident looks like running on into 4th. And Gone by and Maserati just finding the race a little bit tough late with Orseen. But number 6, Playoffs first in 134.6. 134.6 there. 6 wins it. Second goes to 5, Our Destroyer. Well, losing no admirers for sure in the form of Our Destroyer. We'll certainly get a bit of a weight pull going out of the weight for age here. So it's right on track for the Kim Hand stable. And third goes to 3, Nawadaroo. Another horse who's certainly not out of calculations at all. 653, the place getter from the Cup last year, has run well here and will certainly peak, you'd think, for the Darwin Cup. So a half length the winning margin, Playoffs. And Playoffs is a 5-year-old bay gelding, Tavistock, Lausanne for the Halo Racing Services Pitra Limited Syndicate, J.A. O'Neill, D.P. Hickey, A.T. Hood, Mrs. P.M. Gray, M.F. Gray, A.K. Racing, B.J. O'Brien, D. O'Brien, D. Brook, and M.J. Burns. Mick Burns looks like there with Brook in the ownership there, trained by Gary Clark, and Jared Todd winning that race will just about get him home in the Jockey Challenge. We'll confirm that going into the last, but he's just been too good. Second goes to 5, Our Destroyer, 5-year-old Bale Brown gelding, Zoostar Royal Flirt for Kim Hand, Stan Sakos. And third goes to 3, Nawadaroo, a 7-year-old bay gelding, Black Friars, Ruda Raves for Jason Manning, Vanessa Arnott. Now fourth goes to 7, Trident. Be interesting to see which way they go now, 5th to 2, Maserati. But the winner returns, folks. Put your hands together. Number 6, Playoffs. Classy competitor now. That's start 22, wins 6 minors, and that win will take his prize money up towards the $350,000 mark. And Clark, he's got a live chance going into the Great Northern Darwin Cup Carnival. We stand by for correct weight.